everybody, welcome to another Colin support video. This one is on circumference and rotations. All right, let's go. It says, Aaliyah is skating down a ramp. The wheels on her skateboard have a diameter of 60 millimeters. What is the distance Aaliyah travels when her skateboard wheel makes 20 revolutions? So basically, what they're trying to show you here is that the circumference of the wheel, okay, is the distance traveled, all right, for every revolution. So the first thing you're going to do is figure out what's the circumference of this wheel, and then you're going to multiply it by the number of revolutions to find out the total distance traveled. Right? So in this situation, it says the diameter is 60, so that means that the circumference would be 60 times pi, right? 60 times 3.14. But then you also are going to be multiplying it by 20 because you want 20 revolutions, right? So you're going to times that by 20. So really the math you're doing here is what you see right there. 60 times 3.14 times 20, because that's the circumference, 60 times 3.14, and then it's 20 of those circumferences. So that's all you got to do is take 60 times 20, get the number of total multipliers there, 1200, and then times that by 3.14. And you're going to get your answer, which is 3,768. So it's 3,768. And there you go. This one says here, Bile's fishing line was on a spool with a radius of 4 centimeters. Suddenly a fish pulled on the line. The spool spun 16 times before Bile began to reel in the fish. What is the distance the fish pulled the fishing line? So once again, the full circumference is happening 16 times. So the distance is 16 times the circumference, right? Well, the circumference is going to be 2 pi r. So 4 is the set radius. So times that by 2, you get 8. That's the diameter. Times it by pi, you get the circumference. So the situation here is going to be 8 times 16 times 3.14, because you're going to do the circumference, which is 8 times 3.14, but it's happening 16 times to get the full distance. So that's what you do. You do 8 times 16, get that, and then times it by 3.14, and there's your answer, 401.92. 401.92 centimeters. And this one says, Avi's pet hamster Chubby loves to run in his hamster wheel. During the one race, Avi counts 100 rotations of the wheel. She wants to know how far Chubby ran, so she measures the diameter of the wheel and finds that it is 20 centimeters. So how far did Chubby run? He ran 20 times 3.14. That's the circumference of the wheel. Right? That's the distance he travels every rotation. Then it's 100 rotations. So then you got to times that by 100. So that's the math you're going to be doing. So it's going to be 20 times 100 times 3.14. Let's clear that. 3.14. There we go. And so you get 6,280. So he traveled 6,280 centimeters. Okay, it says Stan drove 3,300 meters to the grocery store. The tires on his truck are 2.2 meters in circumference. Okay, how many rotations did each tire make on Steve's drive? Well, you're just going to divide the total distance by the circumference of the wheel, and that's going to tell you how many rotations occurred. So in this case, it would be 3,300, and you're going to divide that by each wheel's circumference of 2.2 meters, and you get 1,500. So it's 1,500 rotations of the tires. And that's how you do it.